maybe they don't want to be the descendant of a slave. But what I'm saying is, I am not debating. I don't think Proper is debating that you have a political identity in a way you think we need to go about curing some of our issues as FBA. Is these other talking points, these other gaslighting tactics, these other divisive tactics, just even what just happened with Baba Smalls is problematic. And that Tariq Nasheed is the godfather and can do that. And just, and I get it, but Tariq Nasheed, is unquestionably, he's questionable. And I think he's more than questionable. So I can't dismiss that he exists and he's leading a divisive movement. All the other ideals, the ideals of us getting reparations, whether I agree with that or haven't made my mind up completely or what have you, I'm not against it. Do you? If that's how you want to contribute to the Black community, if that's how you want to do it, and without causing more division, do it. But it ain't that.
Exactly. Again, like one of the beginning, waves that I was introduced to FBA was through the reparations movement or the reparations call. And I was just like, for me, I'm like, anybody that wants to stand up for reparations, I'm there. What's going on? Where do we need to meet? When are we going to have the conversation? When are we going to have a march or whatever it is? Now, again, when I show up and like, you make this big whip-de-doo, we're going to have this conversation about reparations. I show up and you talking about, and this literally happened, and you talking about the Black British actor that just got chose in a movie. I'm like, what the fuck? What? And then I go to the next meeting, and now you're talking about the Jamaican actor that got chosen for this movie. And I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we was here for reparations. And so I'm just like, again, you can put something on the flyer, but then when we show up and you ain't even discussing what was on the flyer, I got a problem. I got an issue. And if you want to call yourself foundational Black American, I'm not mad at you. Kujichaga Leah says self-determination. Call yourself what you want to. Now I can simply say I don't like the label. I'm not going to use the label, but I'm not mad at you for choosing the label that you choose. And I say that because I was calling myself an African when people was only warming up to African American. And they was looking at me like, why'd you drop what happened to the hyphen? Why you drop that? I'm like, look, you ain't got to ride with it. Just understand I'm on something else. So I'm well used to not being in the thick of the fold. So you can call yourself foundational Black American. But again, my question is, if you truly about your lineage, if you truly about preserving resources, and if you truly about reparations, then you would spend way more time working on and talking about that. When you get online and if you got a 1 hour live, if you got a 5 hour live and 4.5 hours is talking about a nasty Jamaican, a dirty Ghanaian, a evil Tanzanian, a bad breath Somalian, I'm like, yeah, well, what was the legislation we were supposed to be calling our congressman?
Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So much controversy and a lot of deception. You don't know who's coming through with the light and reflection, and whose mouth is mumbling trick knowledge deceptive. Shabazz, break it down with the proper perspective. So